All right, when you're building these WhatsApp agents for customers, it's important that they're able to handle audio inputs and as a bonus, output audio as well. So in this video, I'm going to show you how whenever somebody sends over a voice note to my WhatsApp AI agent, it's able to handle it, transcribe it, and respond back to the user with a voice also. So for a quick demo, let's jump over here and I'm going to send over a voice note to this AI agent. Hello, I want to book in to get a personal trainer course today. Would you be able to help me with that? When we send that off, it's going to trigger this workflow over here, in which it's going to come up here, transcribe whatever I just said. It's then going to come down here to the AI agent. The AI agent is going to generate a response and then come back up here and send me back an audio file. When it sends back that response, we should receive it over here.
I can definitely help with that. Did you want to jump straight into a one-on-one session? Or were you looking to start with a free consultation to chat about your goals first? Also, what's your name? I'll see what I have open for this afternoon.
Okay, so let's respond back to this. Hi, my name is John. I wanted to do the free consultation first, if that's possible. And also, yeah, this afternoon is perfect for me. So please check availability for this afternoon. It's generating the audio again. You can open up WhatsApp, see the response.
Nice to meet you, John. Let me check what I've got. I can fit you in for a free consultation at 3:30 p.m. today. Do either of those work for you? Also, while I'm getting that ready, any specific fitness goals or injuries I should know about?
No, let's do 3:30 p.m. today. No, I don't have any injuries or goals necessarily. I just want to get in shape. It's going to trigger over here. The AI agent down here should store me into the CRM. If we jump over here to the CRM, you can see it now stores John, his number, the date, his booking type, which is a consultation, and the goal note, which he just wants to get in shape, no injuries. Okay, so that is the full build done. You can see it sends me back a voice note. We can check it out.
Perfect, John. You're all set for 3:30 p.m. today. See you then.
Okay, so that is the full build. Now let's get directly into exactly how you can build this for yourself. Okay, so firstly, the first thing we need is this WhatsApp trigger over here, and this is the one that's going to receive the messages. Now, I've made tons of videos. I'm going to leave one in the top right hand corner of this video showing you exactly how to connect to WhatsApp, but it's a simple process. It's about a 2-minute process in which you can follow. We're not going to go through it in this video just to keep it lean, but after you connect up to your WhatsApp, then you will have a connection like this in which you can start receiving messages. Now, when you connect to your WhatsApp, quickly run this and check and see if it's receiving messages. So I've just disconnected this. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to send over a text message saying hello, and we should receive it over here. You can see we've now just received it, and the message down here is hello. So we know we are receiving messages. Now the next node we need to do is a switch node, and in this switch node we need to tell the switch node that if we receive audio, choose this route. If we receive text, then choose this route. So what we do is we come down here and we select the type down here from the message that we just received. We select type, bring it up here, and we select is equal to, so text string is equal to audio, then choose this route, and then the same thing down here is equal to text, then choose this route. And if I quickly run this, because the last message was text, going to come through here and choose this route and go straight to the AI agent because we don't need to transcribe the audio file. But if I quickly rerun this and we send over an audio file, hello, this is a test, we should receive this now, and it should choose the top route. If we run this, it chooses the top route because now it knows it has to transcribe what the person just sent over. Now, in order to transcribe, we're going to come up here and we're going to use the WhatsApp download media, and you're going to get that from over here. I'm going to look at WhatsApp Business Cloud, and use the download media. In this download media, we're going to use the account that we've already signed into that's receiving the messages, and then over here the media is the resource is obviously going to be media. The operation is to download, and we need to put in the media ID here, which is basically the voice note ID. So the voice note that the person sent over, we can get from down here under the audio section. We can get the ID right here, bring it over and drop it in here. Now this is going to download that audio file. So if I quickly run this, you can see it's going to download that file, and it should output over here a URL in which we can use. Now if I go directly to this URL, you can see it stops me. So that's why we are going to use this HTTP request node in order to get that out. So we're going to use the HTTP node, we're going to use the get, and we're going to put in that URL that we get from the downloaded media. And we're going to select the authentication as a predefined credential type. So this one right here. And for the credential type, again, look at WhatsApp API, and it's going to be the connection of the one that's receiving the messages. So it's WhatsApp API. Come down here, you should have whichever ones you've connected, choose the one that's receiving the messages, and now this is going to extract the file. So if we execute this step, you can see on this side it outputs the file. We can view this and
Hello,
see
this is a test.
you can see
Hello, this is a test.
it outputs the file that we can use. Now over here, because we can't just give Gemini or the AI agent an audio file, it won't know what to do with that. We need to transcribe it and essentially turn it into text, just so it's like a normal text message. So in order to do that, we're going to come over here, we're going to look up Gemini, Google Gemini, and we're going to press transcribe a recording. Very simple. Then over here we are going to use the resource as audio, operation transcribe recording. We're going to use Gemini 2.5 Flash. You can use whichever one you want. And then the input is going to be a binary file. And then the input data field name is just going to be this name up here. So we're going to copy that, bring it over and drop it in here. And now if I execute this, it's going to take this file, transcribe it, and output text over this side. And you can see over here, it outputs what we just sent over, which is hello, this is a test. Now what we need to do is put an edit fields node. And this edit fields node is going to take in the message. So if it's a transcribed recording, then it's going to take it in here. And we have this as a set node. So this is going to take in whatever the user says. So if it's an audio file, then we're going to put it in here. So let's close this. Let's get the transcribed recording, and we can drop it in here just like this. Now don't worry if it comes up as red, because when we run it, you can see it's going to output the actual text. Now what we also need to do is we need to connect it up here so it will take in the text message as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to quickly rerun this, come back out here and send over a text message, text test. Let's send this over. We should receive it over here now. We can run this, and now we can run this one. And now if it's an audio, then it's going to output the audio, but if it's text, then we can bring over here, come down to the WhatsApp trigger and drop in the text also. So let's drop in the body text. And now it's really just going to choose one of these. So if it's audio, then it's going to choose audio. If it's text, then it's going to choose text. So you can see here, if it's text, then it's going to output this. We can execute this, and the output just looks like the text that the user sent over. Now in this AI agent step, this is just the prompt to the AI agent on what we wanted to do. Like my previous video, this is going to be a personal assistant AI agent that's able to book in. So the user message is the one that we get from the edit fields node over here. So we bring that over and drop it in here, and then we say the user's phone number is this one right here, in which we get from the WhatsApp trigger. Come down here and select the phone number in the from section. Then over here we give this AI agent a prompt. Now I'm going to leave this full template down below in my free community. Click the second link in the description where you can download this free template. I'm not going to go through all of this because you can do it in your own time, but this basically says your personal assistant, be calm and friendly. This is what we offer, so we give it access to all of these training sessions that we offer. Our available times, we give it access to the payment links. We tell it you have access to a Google Sheet in which you can check, like this one over here, check if there's any bookings already, or you can book people into it. And then we tell it how to chat, and we give it some good and bad examples of what to say. Then down here we give it access to a brain. The brain for this one is going to be Gemini 3 Flash. Over here we give it memory also, which is just going to be simple memory. So if you come over here and you press memory, it's going to be this one right here, which is just simple memory. Now for the memory, I have it set to get the last 15 messages. So the context window length is basically how many messages back do you want the AI to have context. For the key, in order to like who are we getting the messages from, we're going to select the user's ID, which is over here. Let's just use the from. We can drop that in here. So whenever a message comes from that number, it's going to know what to do. Then over here we have the Google Sheets, in which we connect it up to this one over here. So it's able to get the bookings and also book into the calendar. So to do that, I'm going to come down here, look up Sheets, Google Sheets tool. Now over here, the first one, this is given access to be able to update this Google Sheet. So down here, you're going to press append or update a row, select the Google Sheet that you've just made. So this one is called Personal Trainer CRM. So we're going to select that over here. It's in sheet number 1. The column to match it on. So if you need to update a column, which one do you need to update? You're going to decide that by the user's phone number. So whenever their phone numbers match, then use that. For down here, we're going to allow AI to select all of these. So we're going to click this button right here, and AI is basically just going to do all of the work for you. So whenever it needs to update a row in that Google Sheet, it's going to take the user's phone number from the trigger. It's going to find that row in the Google Sheet and then update it. So maybe if the user needs to cancel their booking, or if they need to pay, or whatever. Now over here again, it's just another Google Sheets node, and this one is set to get rows. So this is just going to get all of the rows from this Google Sheet. That's all we need to do. Just select get rows, and it's completely done. And this is going to return all of the rows, and we've already given the AI agent in the prompt the instructions on whenever somebody needs a book, use the get rows, so you can see if there's already a booking for that time. Now over here, in order to generate the speech, we have a switch node, and this switch node is basically the same as the first one over here. It's basically the same as this one, whereas if it's an audio file, then go up this route. If it's a text file, if it's a text message, then go down this route. Now in this setup, I have it so if somebody sends over a text message, then just respond back with whatever the AI agent gives you. So it's going to come in here, and we say whenever this, from the WhatsApp trigger over here, whenever the type is equal to audio, choose route number 1. Whenever the file is equal to text, choose route number 2. Now if it chooses route number 2, then we just have a send message WhatsApp node over here, in which you set up with operation send, the phone number that you are sending it from, so the WhatsApp account that you set up. We have the recipient's phone number, which you get from the trigger. Over here, you can come down to the from section, put it in. Message type is going to be text, and then the message to send back to the user is whatever the AI agent outputs over here. So we can drop that in here, and it's going to respond back to the user with text, just like this one here, like going back and forth with the users, like saying, hey, what would you like to book, and so on. Now, if the user sends over an audio message, we also want to respond with an audio message. So up here, I have it convert text to speech, which is 11 labs. So if you come over here and look up 11 labs, come up here and select convert text to speech. In here, you're going to have to press create new credential, and you need to put in an 11 labs API key. You get some free credits on 11 labs, so you should have enough to use this for completely free. Now, to get your API key from 11 labs, come over here to 11 labs. Obviously, sign in, create an account. Come down here to the developer section and come over here to where it says API keys. Press create key. Obviously, give it a name. Make sure you don't restrict it so it has access to everything, and then press create key. It's going to give you a key in which you can bring back over here and drop in here, and then you are fully connected to 11 labs. Now in this 11 labs node, we want to do this. Well, firstly, we obviously have our account. Resource is speech. Operation is text to speech, like we mentioned. And then down here, we need to choose a voice. So these voices are going to be the ones that you have on your 11 labs account. So in order to get voices, just come over here on your 11 labs account to the voices section, and you can choose one of the voices right here. So let's say we like this one, press the plus button to add it to your voices, and then you'll be able to see it over here on 11 labs. I have cloned my own voice, so I'm going to use my own voice right here, so it's able to generate speeches in my voice. In order to do that, you can come over to here to 11 labs, come to the voices and press create a voice, and you can just clone your own voice, or if you're using for a business owner, you can clone their voice. And then the next node we need to do after 11 labs generates that speech, we need this node in order to turn what 11 labs gives us, which is an MP3, we need to turn that into an MPEG, because when we're sending WhatsApp voice files, it expects it as an MPEG, and 11 labs only outputs it as an MP3. So we use this code right here. We use a code node in which we put this in. Again, I'm going to leave this full template down below so you don't have to do any of this. But this is the code we use, and this is going to output the correct file in which we can send over here as a message. So if I come over here, this message type is going to be send message. It's going to be the same as before, except this time we're going to use the message type as audio. It's going to take the audio from the NA10 binary file. So we're going to select NA10 in here. And then the input data field name is going to be data. So if we quickly run this, we can see exactly how it works. So let's come over here. Let's send over a message. hello, I think I want to cancel a booking. You can see we receive it right here. In this switch node, it should choose route number 2, in which it downloads this URL. It's going to again do the HTTP step where we get the URL, and now it's going to transcribe that recording. You can click in here and you can see it says, hello, I think I want to cancel my booking. So that's perfect. Now we set the message, so the user's message is whatever that is. The AI agent is now going to do its work, store in the memory. It's going to get the user's row, and this is going to output the message, which is, no worries, John. Is that for the consultation we set up for 3:30 p.m. or something else? So it has access. It used the Google Sheets node to get the consultation that John had. Now when we click this, because John sent an audio file, it's going to come up here and it's going to create an audio file for John. When we use this step, 11 Labs is going to turn that text that this AI agent outputted, it's going to turn the text into an audio file, so text to speech. This is going to turn it into the correct format to send via WhatsApp. And then over here on WhatsApp is going to send that audio URL to us. So let's now click in over here. No worries, John. Is that for the consultation we just set up for 3:30 p.m. today or something else? So you can see there I have my clone voice on 11 Labs, and it sounds extremely realistic from the voice that I sent over. So you can see this is my actual voice right here.
Hello, I think I want to cancel a booking.
And then this is the 11 Labs voice which responds.
No worries, John. Is that for the consultation we just set up for 3:30 p.m. today or something else?
So that's how you give your WhatsApp AI agent your voice, your client's voice, or just any voice in general, so it's able to respond correctly to audio files or voice notes that the user sends over. If you like that video, leave a like below. If you want to start your own AI automation agency and scale it to over 100k per month, like I've done with my agency, click the first link below. If you just want all the templates for completely free, click the second link below, in which you can download all of them.